Ready?
Yeah, man.
Watching me on Pornhub, Siberia, Paris transit. I like Kazakhstan. I like Maria and Juan. Do you like my pretty pussy? Direct Instagram. Oh, my friend, come to Russia for weekend. Oh, my friend, narcotic, don't forget. Johnny in Kamazan race, LSD Sputnik to space. If you like romantic games, I'm sitting on your face.
Yo, it's I was about to say the Talking Smack show. It's Artemy's Breadbasket. I'm Dimitri. Here, my man George Coolidge. We
What's
out
up,
here
Dimitri?
doing
What's
it.
going on?
This song brings me back to a little bit of life, and that second period today brought me back to life because Artemiy is pure and he's just otherworldly. He lives in a different dimension than any and all other fucking hockey players on the Rangers team.
I told you, I think he's a demigod.
I agree with you, bro. He's got some serious fucking power.
I think Zeus snuck into that bedroom and they conceived a baby, and his name is Artemiy. And he holds that thunder stick with great might. Listen,
if I'm gonna nitpick Artemiy for 1 second.
Stop.
All right, I won't.
Stop. What possibly could you say to them?
They lost, right? They lost in overtime. That pass was a bad pass to him that got stolen from him.
You got to step up and take that?
No, he kind of didn't chase after Voracek at all.
Yeah,
and Voracek totally fucking shaked out Kincaid. If he did bust his balls to it, he probably could have maybe lifted a stick or maybe fucked with it a little bit. But again,
it was completely flat-footed. Shut that song off, bro. I can't hear you. He was completely flat-footed, dude. There's no way he's catching him, even though he was gassed. I know he was on the ice for a minute and a half or whatever. I know you're saying he could have maybe sped it up, maybe made him think twice instead of giving him all the time in the world in front of the net.
Right.
But Kincaid, man, it's all Kincaid tonight. He was stellar. It was amazing to watch.
Are you being facetious?
I'm being extreme facetious. Yeah, I guess I'm the sarcasm's real heavy right now.
Listen, he made a couple good stops too on the third.
The breakaways. Thank God the odds were against them scoring 7 goals. Right. I mean, in a night.
That one pass through his crease that was literally 4 inches from his leg. You gotta stop. You gotta you gotta fucking interfere there. You have to.
You gotta get a stick on it. Yeah, get a stick on it. It was so close. It was it was touching his pads. That's his area right there. The defender's relying on him to take care of his crease, to have an active stick. And then his stick failed him again in the OT period.
Well, that pass
a couple of times, I think. A couple of times he was trying to
he fanned on one, yeah.
He fanned on one earlier than that, and then that pass to Artemiy was a 5-year-old. It was Lundqvist would have made it look good.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, listen, I mean, it wasn't a clean game, but I mean, I like to see the offense do something, which is good. We saw that, but
we saw a lot of offense. Yep.
I mean, 58% they won on the faceoff. The Flyers, they outshot us 30-24. The faceoff's an issue, bro. It's bad.
Yeah, it's not going to go away until we get a true number one center and maybe Heedle develops a little bit more. The problem's not going to just correct itself. But we started off the game shorthanded, right? We got the news right before the game that Fox wasn't playing, Bush wasn't going to be playing. They're on the COVID protocol.
And
hopefully they're not sick. Hopefully this is just a precaution. But PDG's also on it, right?
Yeah. What I don't understand is if they're in the protocol, aren't they isn't the team always together?
Yeah, I don't know.
How are they not all exposed?
When do they make the call? Is what I was thinking about. When do they call the game?
I don't know. I don't know what happens.
At what point is it postponed? Because they knew about this earlier today because they chose not to have the morning skate, they said.
Right.
So they chose not to have the morning skate. So they knew about this early. Maybe they got a round of tests in, a round of rapids. They decided that enough people passed it or whatever so that the game could go on.
Yeah, no, they must have fucking done the rapids for sure. I don't know if that's the thing. They don't tell you shit. You don't know if somebody tested positive or was it someone's wife that did or what the fuck goes on. No one tells you shit in the NHL because it's a fucking secret society. It's such bullshit.
Yeah, but today it was different. You had Bush and Fox in the same.
So what? We assume that they went positive. Is that what we assume? They don't say it though. They're just in COVID protocol.
But it would be
they were exposed to somebody who was positive, or they're positive themselves.
Right. I mean, like aren't they supposed to be like in a tight circle? Aren't they supposed to be just like, they have like a team schedule and they're supposed to all be like abiding by that? There's no,
Who
you're
knows?
not going
Maybe
to
they
visit
gave him off
family. You're not,
yesterday, and like
huh?
who know? Like yeah, but even still, if they gave him off yesterday, it doesn't even matter because if somebody got COVID, they got it over the weekend. Like they got it like a few days ago, 3 to 5 days or whatever ago. It wasn't like they got it on Monday and they're positive Tuesday.
No, we could have used Fox in that. We could have used Fox first of all for the power play, and we could have used him for that overtime, man. I mean, Truba's
Could've used
okay
him.
and all, but like
He didn't play bad.
I don't like him on the power play. I don't like him running the point. I don't like him doing running point man. And then I think he started the OT, right? He started out there with Mika and Panarin. Like you want Fox out there.
And we
You're
were
starting
looking great
Fox.
too, bro. Like we held the fucking puck the whole fucking time.
Yeah, so people were like commenting the Rangers are getting their cardio in, right?
I was also thinking like, hey, let's throw fucking Kakko out there in the 3-on-3. He loves the open ice because he can't really play him when it's 5-on-5. He's
That's
good.
what he knows.
He's good defensively. He's got a
He's
big
got that
body.
big body, like you
Yeah,
said. He likes to throw it around.
he
Like
was a defenseman. Maybe he'd be fucking worth a second pick. But sorry, I like Kakko, but like
it's early. No, listen.
I
I
know it's
mean,
early. I know.
it's early in his. He's a neophyte still, but threw a little Clem Frazier. What's his name? Clyde Frazier in there. Like that.
Yeah, I do like that. Very nice. Very verbose.
But the Rangers were definitely sleeping to start the game. I mean, that first period was a snoozer. They went down 2-0.
First period is bad.
Oh my god, it was so bad. Like they've had a couple of these, right?
They don't know what it is, bro. They not sometimes they don't start out fast. They start off fucking asleep. There's mad room for the other team. Yeah, but it usually doesn't last the whole period though.
Keandre had a bad first period, dude. He got caught pinching twice.
I mean, they got to fix that. The coaches have to fix that.
Listen, he's just being aggressive because like a lot of times it works out. Like he pinches and he keeps the play going and creates a scoring chance or whatever.
Plus, he's mad big too, like his stick, and like he can
He
his ass because of his like how long his stick is and shit.
Disruption.
And his actual hockey stick. I was talking about his penis.
Okay, yeah, I got that.
Do you guys get it?
Yeah, I got it. But one of those plays caused them like what to get it to. They scored on one of those plays. It caused like an odd man rush, and the other one caused a penalty.
Yeah.
So it kind of had like a rough start, but Panarin being back with the team is like such a game changer.
Just shot in the arm, bro. It's like adrenaline. He just gives it. Yeah.
Everybody plays better. I mean, like you saw that pass from Brandon Smith. Like Brandon Smith, like when is he fucking making that? I'm sorry. When is he making that pass? When is that happening? Like
don't curse ever again.
No, it's clean Monday. It's Catharia Leftera, bro.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to curse. No cursing.
You're not allowed to eat meat.
No, like you're not supposed to do
no
anything.
Fucking and sucking, nothing.
No masturbation. So
oh fuck,
you got a clean docket.
I've already beat off 4 times today. Oh god, I gotta go to confession. Is it really because it's Clean Monday?
Today's the first day. Today's the first day of fasting, and it's like called Clean Monday.
It's the first day of like the weird Greek fasting or the Orthodox.
Yeah, 40 days. But I don't think it's
always different.
It's not just today. I think it's supposed to last the 40 days. Like you're supposed to be a good boy for 40 days. Can you do that?
Not beat off for 40 days?
Any of the above, bro. Eat meat.
No, bro. Did I eat meat today? I had eggs. Is eggs meat?
I don't think that's allowed either. I just do the no meat thing. I just started. I did it last year for the first time in my life. I was very proud of myself. I'm going to do it again. Huh?
Did you gain 15 fucking pounds?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're not going to eat meat. You're going to eat pasta, French fries, pizza. Like,
yeah, it's not easy.
And then there's a psycho, the real deal psychos that do no meat, no dairy, no oil.
No oil, which is crazy.
Like just psychopaths.
Like I don't even know what you eat. Just bread.
White rice, I guess. I don't know. White rice and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
But watching like
but bread is dairy, right?
Watching a game like this doesn't help. Like I'm swearing the whole game. I'm losing my temper, and then I just want to throw it and break shit. So
I wish every game is that second period.
I wish every game is that game against the Boston Bruins.
Yeah, that was sick. But also that second period's glorious, bro. Like
that was great.
Artemiy's cooking. Like the boys are back in town. Like I love it. I fucking love Artemiy.
Your boy Goat. I mean, like could those moves to the net be any better? I mean, he had a shit game as far as controlling his stick and getting penalties. Like he had, I think, 3 penalties? He had like 8 minutes in the box,
Is it
a
8
double
or
minor and
6?
2. He had 3 penalties, they said on the I saw 2 of them.
God.
I saw 2 of them, but they said on the broadcast that he had 3 penalties.
Yeah, that's
One of them
bad.
was a double minor.
That kind of takes away, a great play that he made. He made a fucking sweet play.
He made a couple. He finished one. He didn't finish the other.
He had 8 PIMs.
Yep.
He only played 8 minutes, but he was in the box.
He played what? 8 minutes?
Yeah.
He played 8 minutes and he was in the box for 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to win him any favors with. That's not going to win him any favors with Quinn. I mean, like he played well other than that, but
Howden got a point, which is good, I guess.
Who?
Howden.
Yeah, well,
he fucking stinks, dude. He fucking stinks, and I'm angry about it. Rooney should be the 4th line center. I don't give a fuck. That's it. Howden should be in Hartford. And when you texted me and told me that he's never been to Hartford before, I almost came in my pants.
Yeah, I think
almost
he's
busted.
I think he's never played for the Hartford Wolfpack. So he came straight up to the boys with the big team, and he stayed with them through all of this.
This is crazy, bro. He played for the AHL or for the Syracuse Crunch between like his WHL years or whatever. But never. So,
we're gonna talk about Kravtsov coming over, right? We're gonna talk about that
after.
But when he comes over, who's gonna sit for him? Are you telling me now you're gonna send Gauthier back down?
Howden's got to fucking sit. Enough of Gauthier being getting scratched, bro. The kid fucking flashes. He has skills, like you can see it.
That's so much skill.
Also, he's made, besides the stupid penalties, which I agree, which they need to address and figure out and whatever. He's started making like decent defensive plays. Like you could tell, you saw it, you see it.
Right.
He's a big fucking body too. Like if Howden showed any life, or let's say Howden was like a heavy and like knocked people out, let's say, then okay, sure, he's a fucking plug. Leave him on the 4th line, whatever. But he's not even that. He's not even like a tough guy.
I'll take my chances with a player like Gauthier that has the speed, the hands, and the size, and like is a boom or bust. He'll be a boom or a bust in the play that he does.
Right.
Whereas Howden's always a net negative, dude. He's out there and he's not creating anything. He's just there. And a lot of times I'll confuse him. For some reason, I confuse him with Kakko just because of the back of the jersey, 21, 24. And he'll make a bad pass because he always makes bad passes. And I'm thinking, like, wow, Kakko, what the fuck you doing, man? That's not like you. And then I see, oh no, it's Howden. I was like, okay, that makes much more sense.
Your guy, what's the guy's name? The Finnish guy they brought up?
Oh, Reunen.
He had an assist, nice pass to Panarin on that one timer. It's fucking glorious. He was where was he? He's +1, and he only had 9 minutes.
Only 9. You're
Trouba had 27.
Wow.
Lindgren 22, Miller 24, Brendan Smith 18, and Hyde.
It kind of makes sense though. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like his first NHL game, I get it. They don't want to expose him too much. I mean, I would have given him like 13, 14 minutes maybe.
Bro,
I guess, but
I don't understand that thought process.
Dude. It's a close game, so he's not going to get those. He's not going to get those minutes at the end of the game. He was probably sitting more often than not.
Mika Stalin looks like shit, but he played all right.
Mika he's always playing all right. He just can't finish. He's shooting it from every angle, from every
-3.
He was -3?
Yeah. 5 hits, though.
Roots.
He had a lot of chances, though, man. Like, he's got to, at some point, start to, what do you call that? You start to fucking convert those chances? Is that the right way?
Yeah, you can say convert, sure. That sounds good. That's English.
Like, at some point, it's got to be like, I told you, he's going to start shooting 35%. There's going to be like a 15-game stretch. He's going to shoot 35%. And have like
is there an all-star break? Is there? He needs like an all-star break. He needs like a reset. He needs like a 1 week, like like that. They had the bye week. They had the bye week for the last couple of years. They're not going to have it this year.
I don't think there is an all-star game.
There's no all-star game, huh?
Oh. You know what he needs? You know what he needs? To be on the same line as Panarin 5-on-5.
Yeah, if that doesn't spark him.
You need some of that Russian pixie dust, dude.
He was, though, in the last game, right? A little bit. He wasn't at all. I feel like I saw him out there with Panarin a couple of times, or maybe that was just the power play. It's probably just the power play.
The power play, they're on it together.
Dude, Gauthier was clocking in at 24 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's good, bro.
He's
He's
like
got speed.
230 pounds of solid muscle. This guy's like from a body. You ever see the pictures of him and his bodybuilding family? It's
No,
hysterical.
all
His dad was
jacked,
like,
just on
his dad's like
sauce.
this professional Canadian bodybuilder. Like they got a gym in the house. They probably train like
They're just sauced up, self-tanning themselves.
sauced up, like up in the freaking mountains.
That's hilarious.
Kid's good though, bro. I like him. I like
Listen,
this.
if he could be a little bit more disciplined, like with the stick shit and all that, and just get better on defense, yeah, he's gonna be good. Like, you know how they give Blackwell fucking line time with Panarin and shit? Because I like Blackwell. I'm not saying Blackwell's shitty. He's good. I like how he plays. He plays hard, etc. Right? Everything I need to say. There you go. But Gauthier is like skilled beyond belief. Like, throw him on the fucking same line as Strom and Panarin for a game. See what the fuck happens.
Right?
But meanwhile, what's happening, and like I don't really hate on Quinn that much, is he might be scratched one game, which is fucking crazy.
Like
Howden playing.
I can't wait to see what he decides with this kid, because obviously he had the 3 penalties, but he also created a lot of chances, scored a big goal. I want to see what he decides, if he's going to send him down or if he's going to keep him for the next game. That's going to be crazy.
Now scratch him, you mean?
Scratch him, I mean. That's send him down, scratch him. It'll be interesting. I don't know.
Well, we'll see what happens with the next game, because
what happens with Buchnevich, if he's going to be even available, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a sick second period, amazing until and then they gave up that late goal that just like sapped the energy out of the air. But then they came back strong in the third period too. I mean, if you're not taking those bad penalties, I mean, the penalty kill, which was like our biggest strength, kind of failed us today.
Yeah, they went 2 for 5 on their power play. Flyers.
They would have went 3 for 5, but Quinn called back the last goal. That Hayes goal would have been a power play goal.
Yeah.
Right? So they would have scored on, they would have been 60% on the power play today.
And now our power play was 0 for 3. Like, we had some chances on the power play. We just got to finish, bro. And we need to play a fucking full game. We need to play 60 fucking minutes. Like,
yeah. That last goal to tie it, which one was it? The one that was also a power play goal. The one before Hayes, that was turned off.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who scored it, but like that was a set play on the power play. That was the one that Kincaid's supposed to get the stick on.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was a beautiful play. I like that. I wish we had a couple of set plays like that on our power play, for God's sakes. I mean, it was gorgeous. I mean, it could have been that the Rangers just made it look good because they were all standing around.
I mean, dude, you saw the replay of it, and it's like, bro, it's literally 6 inches from you in your crease. It's not even like it's closer to the goal line and the goalie than it is to the outside of the crease. Like, you got to get a stick on that. You got to disrupt that pass, bro. I'm not going to say I'm a coach or whatever the fuck, because I'm not. But it seems pretty obvious. And even my guy, what's his name? What's the color guy's name?
Galletti.
He was even like, bro, you got to fucking put a stick out. You got to do something.
Yeah.
Kincaid looked soft. Yeah, he gave up a couple soft goals, but he did step up with those 2 fucking breakaways.
I don't know. I think everybody's saying how Georgiev's kind of lost his confidence in his game. So
Georgiev got to play. If Igor,
they were riding, I guess they were riding the hot hand, even though he only had 18 saves in the shutout in the last game, and the Rangers dominated from start to finish.
Right.
You still got to go with Georgie, bro. I mean,
yeah, I agree 100%. If
he's had a couple of stinkers for sure in a row.
Definitely.
I mean, but until Igor's back, I think you got to ride Georgie. I think unless he keeps giving you those performances, like all right, so you put him in the next game. Georgie's got to start the next game. If he sucks it up again, all right, you go back to Kincaid and see what happens. But you definitely got to go to Georgie for the next game.
You need to assume chances are, hopefully, the law of fucking averages, like Georgie doesn't stink. I don't understand. Like, all of a sudden he stinks. Like, I don't get it.
And we're playing with the Flyers again on Wednesday, and we're only 6 points. We're only 6 points out of the standings.
If we fucking won today, we would have been fucking 2 points.
No,
not 6 points.
No, we're 6. Yeah, right now. I just looked it up. So the Rangers got Rangers have 26 points right now, and the Bruins have 32, and the Bruins are in the last playoff spot in the Met.
Oh, the Bruins are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought
the Flyers are out of the playoffs as of right now.
Oh, okay.
It's the Islanders.
Yeah, we're not making the playoffs, dude.
No, we're not making the playoffs, but I want like it's good for the team to be competitive till the end.
100%. I agree.
You don't want to be playing games that mean nothing. If we don't make it, we don't make it. But if we're competitive till the end of the games mean something, it's going to be big for the development of these kids.
Concur, bitch. I'm with you. Take your picture.
Yeah.
Fucking Ovechkin got fucking 717.
What?
He got number 717.
Oh yeah. Right now, you're watching it?
No, I just saw I'm at NHL.com up.
I thought you got like the 3 screens going.
Ovechkin scores to tie Esposito at 717.
Your eyes are darting left to right, so I don't know what's going on.
Here I have on the right side, my right, your left. I have you.
Nice.
My left, your right. I have the screen with the information.
I don't know how you do it because I could just I'm looking at notes, phone, and you, and I'm getting like a little bit like vertigo.
I don't really have notes. Like I'm not peeking down. I don't have notes from this game.
No notes?
No.
Going off memory?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Listen, I thought Mika looked good today. He was skating good. He had good chances. It's only a matter of time. I mean, for fuck's sake, bro. The guy's probably shooting fucking less than 2%. I mean, he's got to at some point score.
He's got what? What does he have? 3 goals on the season? I don't even know.
One of them's an empty net.
Because it was like every game I feel like we're like, okay, this is the game. This is the game.
I know. I told you, I was saying that today was going to be the game. He was going to get 2 goals, but I was off on that one.
Yeah. So the Rangers, like, we wanted to kind of do a podcast after the last game.
Yeah.
That would have been, I think we would have had a lot more energy. I mean,
it would have been fucking amazing, but it's not that bad though if we're mad too.
But like, I mean, what did I write here? I wrote Panarin. That was Panarin's first game back, and like it was immediate. It's crazy. It was like we're watching a different team, dude. The first period was awesome. I think Keandre and Rooney had like an amazing first periods.
Rooney played well. Rooney fucking played really well.
I wrote down here. I looked up his contract that we got him for 2 years and $750K per. Like, you got to extend this kid, no? Yeah, I mean, he's not going to demand a lot of money. It's not like you're going to be bidding against a lot of people, but
yeah, I mean, I don't think it'd be hard to fucking unless he goes off next year or some crazy shit, right? Like,
I think one of my notes I wrote was the Halak owns us, but I mean, we won the game 4-0.
I wrote that too. I think I have notes from that. I do have notes from that game because I wrote them on my phone.
In that first period, though, Halak looked like he was going to pull up off he was going to steal another game.
And even though we scored a lot on him relatively, like he still made some decent stops.
A lot of great stops. I thought that was going to be one of those games where, we had 40 chances and we couldn't put it in, and we lose 3-1.
You want me to
go give me some notes. Give me some notes.
Okay, this is from the Bruins game on the 13th. So 2 days ago. First period. Playing well so far. The boys seem energized from Artemiy being back. Let's get a power play goal. I don't think we did. Panarin's curls look amazing. Fucking Laffy, why you hooking in the O-zone? Are you Kreider? Because he got
That's good. I like that.
He got a penalty in the offensive zone. I think on a power play too. I might be wrong on that. I hate this FanDuel guy's face. You know the FanDuel guy? When it's not a full commercial, he comes in and he's like, "Okay, Rangers fans, guess what? You still have time to fucking bet." Well, like a TV timeout, you still see the players on the left side of the screen.
Adjusted odds.
This fucking dweeb, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Fucking Halak owns us. This is first period.
So you had a Halak owns us as well? So we had like a little mind meld on that one?
Yeah. Hedl skating well. Nice pass. Rudy, send Howden to space.
When is Hedl not skating well? Tell me that. And you want to trade him for Eichel. Come on, get lost, bro.
I still do. Nice pass, Rooney. And I wrote parentheses, send Howden to space.
Yeah, well.
I thought that was funny. And then
that's like one of those things you could put, the quotation marks because it's going to just recur from game to game.
And then I wrote fucking Halak for the last thing of the first period. Second period, no one takes a run at Panarin. Revenge will be sought. I think somebody went after him, but like, I don't remember who it was. But I'm
a little mad at myself because in the second period, I have Lemieux going after Frederick is fine by me. Like he went after him, but I can't remember the circumstance. Do you remember that?
Well,
I hate that kid's face, bro.
I know, but he checked him into the bench when the door was opening, and he was like going for a change.
Yes.
Checked him, and the door opened.
So I don't see the problem with that. He didn't open the door.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck that guy Frederick too.
Yeah, you got a
I'm
penalty.
using dirtbag too, but he's our dirtbag, so fuck Frederick. Like I don't give a shit. Mika, great dish. Cried's good finish.
Yes, that was Truba and Mika to Kreider, which was amazing. And Mika had 2 assists that night, right?
Yeah, he looked good, bro. He looked good. I know it's not fucking 4 goals, but like,
no,
he's doing something.
He's not, he's not finding the back of the net, but he's doing everything else right for the most part, except for the -3 tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
I know no one cares about plus minus, but
I mean that's always a little like misleading.
yeah.
His shooting percentage is 4.1% supposedly.
I don't understand how that's possible.
Like, how's it going up?
In the beginning of the season, it was 2.5. How? I'm not a math guy, but
right,
if he hasn't scored any goals since then, how is?
Well, no, he scored 2 goals.
He's got how many goals in the season? 3.
3.
Right. So he scored 1 goal since we mentioned that he was shooting 2.5%.
No, we checked it last time. It was 3.5. It went up from the
I don't get it.
From the what's it called? From the empty netter, it went up. 74 shots. I feel like that's light in 26 games. I guess not. It's on 3 shots a game on average. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
What's my guy Kakko doing this year? How many goals does he have? Because
not a lot. He hasn't scored in 15 games, bro. Okay, don't get me started on that fucking guy.
Every game you see in like the Twitter feed, you're seeing everybody's like,
Kakko's looking good.
He's looking great.
I know.
Like,
everyone's fucking spin doctor.
Metrics are great. Like he's a completely different player from last year. Fine. Oh, but he's turning the game around in other ways. This and that, bro. Eventually, I want to see him score some goals. He made a nice little pass. He did like a little alley-oop pass. Did you see that pass?
Yeah, that was nice.
That was nice. It was cute. He knows he can set up
4 points in 19 games.
Yeah, I mean, and he's getting minutes.
And those 2 goals he got in the first fucking 4 games. You remember that? He was like,
yeah.
They were nice. They were like nice one-timer or whatever, but 38 shots, 5.3 shooting percentage. Okay, that's low, or I get it, but like he's had 85. He's had 80. How many shots you asked?
Not enough shots.
Right. He has 85 games played in his career, 27 points. It's not terrible for like his first 80 games, 85 games, but minus 28. Minus 28. Was he that bad last year?
No, he was terrible. He was like historically terrible.
Really?
Yeah, he was like
he's looking good. Listen, defensively, he's looking good. Okay, awesome. You kind of want to see the same flashes you see from Gauthier or Lafreniere. Yeah, like offensively,
Right. Gautier's
Kakko was a D-man. If he was the D-man, I get it. Then okay, fine. Great.
Goat's much older though, no? Goat's I think 23 years old, so he's had a lot more seasoning. I mean, he's still very young. Like we have to remember how young this kid is. He's not even 20 yet, right? Is he 19 still?
He's 20.
He's 20. I mean, but it's not even
20 a month ago.
Yeah, we got to give him a little.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
And I know you're quick. If you had to pull the trigger on one of those guys, it would be Kakko to move for Eichel
or Lafreniere.
Him, Laugh,
or Gauthier,
Miller, and Fox. Out of those 5 guys, who are you pulling the trigger on first?
Kakko,
right? Yeah. Like, I hate to say it, but I guess it would be between him and Howden, and Howden is more of a known quantity than Kakko is, right? I know, Howden, we see him blossoming before our eyes, bro, and he's a center, which is what we're lacking.
That's the thing.
Trading a center for a center. Yeah, I'd rather trade in the stuff that we have in excess, like deep prospects and fucking wingers. I'd rather trade that stuff to get my Eichel and keep and then have a sick depth at center. I mean, I don't want to. You want to go into the Eichel stuff now, but
you can. Yeah, I mean, listen, Howden, like you said, he's a center that's big. I mean, he's got 6 points in 12 games. He was hurt. He looks good though. 12.5% shooting percentage. Only.
Is this Howden you're talking about?
Yeah. But I feel like Howden would get the love, like if he was on a top line, like he was top 6. I feel like he would flourish a bit more.
Absolutely. But what the story, what's happening in Buffalo right now? It's an absolute disaster.
They just lost their 11th in a row.
They just lost their 11th in a row?
Yeah.
So
that's pretty bad. I'm not a math guy again, but that's pretty bad.
they're getting bad news like every day. It started off Eichel was going to be out like 5 to 7 days, and now it's going to be an extended period of time.
Yeah, it's so
Indefinite
crazy
return.
what goes on there. Like, I don't know what kind of games they're trying to play. I understand trying to play it close to the vest, but you got to let us know what the fuck's going on. He's got a broken hand. He's got a concussion. What the
It's upper
fuck
body. Oh yeah, right. It's upper body, but somehow they confirmed I think that it wasn't a concussion.
wasn't a concussion?
Not yeah. A lot of people I think confirmed that it's not a concussion. So it's whatever it is. It's shoulder. It's an arm. It's a wrist. It's a hand. Who knows?
Yeah, but listen, if he's going to be out week to week or whatever, extended period of time, it's not an insignificant injury. It's probably fucking pretty serious.
No, and like, what's his stat line right now? He's at an all time low and
I think
probably
he had a
trade
couple
value.
goals, but he had assists. Like, he was at a point a game.
There's no way he was at a point a game.
Yeah, he was.
I saw people put up the stuff like the combined goals between Eichel, Hall, and Skinner.
I know.
You got like Milan Lucic had more goals than the three of them combined.
Was it Lucic or somebody else?
It was one of those scrubs.
So he's played 21 games. He got 18 points, 2 goals, 16 assists.
All right.
He's like Mika, shooting 3.3%.
Exactly. Yeah, sounds almost exactly like him, right? So he's still impacting the game. He's just not scoring as much as he used to.
And his overall is 10%.
So everybody's saying that he's out for. He is like everybody's guaranteeing he's going to get traded, but it's not going to happen now. It's going to happen in the offseason. So explain to me why. Like, why wouldn't it happen now? Because his value is so low.
Because of the money, because of the flat cap, and I think it's because of the money, and also, well, I guess because the front runners are saying are the Rangers and the Kings, right? They have enough pieces to get. So the border thing doesn't really matter. But I think it's just because people are strapped. Also, the Rangers and the Kings are not in it. Like, they're not like in it, like in the race.
They're not.
There's no real urgency.
Right.
So that's why I think they're saying like it's less likely he's going to get traded before the deadline, and more likely that like Hall is going to get traded by the deadline to like a contender.
The Kings have a ton of center prospect depth in the farm system, like a ton. So it depends. And I think they're either. I remember last year the Rangers, I think, and the Kings were ranked 1 and 2. Rangers were 1 and Kings were 2, and other people had them flipped, like 1 for the Kings and 2 for the Rangers. As far
What
as
would you do if you were Buffalo? Would you trade Eichel?
If I was Buffalo, it's not working, right? It's not working, and like, is it going to get any better? Would I trade him? It depends what I'm going to get back, I guess. If you're going to get back,
huge, right?
It's got to be, for me. It's got to be huge, but like, his value is so low right now. Maybe that's why I wouldn't pull the trigger now, for that reason. His value is so low.
He's played before he got hurt, he had points in his last 4 games.
And like, what are you getting back? Are you going to get anything you're not going to get anything that's even close to what he is. No. So if you're the Rangers and you're giving up a couple of firsts and you're giving up guys like whatever, Kravtsov, Nils Lundqvist, and even Howden, right? Howden is at best a top second-line center, maybe a first-line center down the road if he really, really comes into himself.
Yeah, you need it to like break the right way.
And even still, he's not Eichel. But you'll get pieces to I guess retool with. I don't know. If
I'm Buffalo, I want a lot. I'm gonna want Howden. Kakko, maybe Kakko. I want another NHLer, probably Strome. 2 firsts.
Strome's value is extremely high right now. Yeah. So that's
2 firsts, 1 not protected, 1 protected, and Nils for Eichel, like a 3rd or 4th round pick.
As a Ranger fan, it seems like a lot because we're attached to all these players and prospects, but if you're at the Buffalo Sabres, you're like, what are you talking about? You're not trading us Laugh or Kakko, or like they're saying, like, if you're a Buffalo fans are saying it starts with those players.
And I would even be like throwing Gauthier too. Like, I would ask for a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna ask.
The team stinks, right? So they're gonna throw in all these players. Like Gauthier on that team, I know, like Reinhardt's playing well. He's probably good trade bait for the trade deadline for a team that's making a run. But Skinner stinks. Like, if Gauthier, if he came into that team, like, he should be playing top 6 minutes.
Yeah, I was listening to a couple of people talking from the Buffalo perspective, and they were asked if you are Buffalo, who's untouchable, if anybody, and they said the two players I think is Reinhardt and Olofsson. Those are probably the only two guys, because I guess Reinhardt's playing so well and Olofsson is still cheap and he's super talented and he's a goal scorer. So I guess that you use those guys as building blocks. But then what else you got? You got overpaid guys like Skinner, overpaid. You got Hall, who's gonna he's
The
on a
whole
deal
thing
that's
here, a big deal. He's just expiring guy.
an
Like,
expiring contract, so you don't got much. I mean, how much else do you got to build off of?
yeah, I don't know I don't know what I would do. I'd probably it depends on the deal for Eichel, but I would lean to keeping Eichel, to be honest.
Yeah, and trade the other parts
Yeah,
and trade the other parts. They're gonna
unless
get
the
rid of
deal
Hall.
was sick,
100%. They're gonna get rid of Hall. Somebody making a run is gonna make an offer, and you're gonna have to pull the trigger.
They're saying the Islanders
Yeah, so I heard that. Yeah,
because Anders Lee is hurt.
the Islanders make sense, and if they do get Hall, watch out, man. I mean, like, I'm gonna hate to see it. I'm gonna really hate to see it.
Supposedly it's either Hall they're looking at and Paul Mary from the Devils because he's Devil stink and he's running out. He's expiring.
The Islanders on a what, like right now, 10-game win streak.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hot.
Nine.
They're insane right now.
Is it 9 or 10? But fuck them. I don't know. Yeah, they're playing well, bro.
So
they're having COVID scares too, though. Pajot's on COVID protocol.
But they're the kind of team that, like, it's not like the Rangers where a couple of guys get it, they're decimated. They're so like they're like a typical next man up kind of team. They're a system team.
They have a ton of guys that are like $5-6 million guys.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're just it's just okay. Who's next? Who's next in the line?
If you look at their cap friendly, the Islanders, and like really look, like they have a lot of fucking bad contracts. Like in like 3-4 years, they're gonna be bad. Yeah, especially if the cap doesn't go up.
Are they also an older team too? I think they're like they're kind of an older team, right? And if the cap doesn't go up, which there's a possibility, it's going to stay flat for another 2-3 years, right? At least.
Supposedly, Bettman said they need to make up $1 billion. $1
billion, and what's their annual revenue?
I don't know. Not the Islanders specifically, but the NHL.
No, the NHL. No, I know the NHL.
I don't know what their revenue is, but I mean, they've lost $1 billion to make up the gap, basically, like where it's like a 50-50 split between the players and the teams.
Right. Yep.
So whatever, the TV deal obviously helps, the new TV deal. And, when the fans come in, I'm sure that's going to be huge. So they're saying that the cap might stay flat for like 4 years.
Well, that's brutal, dude.
Yeah. Which is fucking rough. The NFL, the NHLPA probably is gonna like buck up against that. So I'm assuming Bettman's saying 4 years, so maybe we can get 2 or 3 years, something like that, with like a minimum raise, like the next, you know what I mean, like easily raise it, not 4 years until it's raised, but maybe wait 2 years and then raise it like $1 million to like slightly. Don't raise it to the amount that some crazy number.
So if the cap stays flat, is that an advantage or disadvantage if you're the Rangers?
I don't know, because we got a lot of young guys, so that's good, I guess.
Got a lot of young guys, and then you're gonna have maybe a lot of other teams desperate to make moves to get under the cap. Is that another thing? Like Tampa Bay?
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. Like Tampa Bay is fucking $17 million in long-term injury reserve.
And you're saying that, and what's his name's coming back early? Or are they gonna? They're probably gonna postpone his return to the playoffs, where it doesn't count against the cap.
They said supposedly that Chicago did this with Kane one year because they were over the thing, and Kane was out, and they waited till the playoffs, and they brought him back and did some magic, whatever the fuck they did.
Right. They found a loophole, right?
So they're saying that's probably what's going to happen with Kucherov too, like what they're
right. Kucherov's $9.5 million is essentially not going to count against the cap this year, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
At all, because
they're at $98 million.
How much? 9.8, correct?
The total cap number that they have is $98 million, and 17 is in long-term IR. So $9.5 million is Kucherov, and there's other fuckers that are just, I think like Hulse still on that fucking thing. Or no, not Hulse, Gabrick.
So I don't know if it's an advantage or if it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, they're all the way at the top. Projected cap at $98.5 million.
Right.
$17 million over projected long-term IR used. Who's on the IR? Kucherov, 9.5. Marian Gaborik, 4.875. God bless you. Marian Gaborik still getting them checks. Anders Nielsen, 2.6 million. And Mitchell Stevens, 700 grand.
That's unbelievable.
Crazy, dude. Crazy, fucking crazy. I love Braden Point. I wish we had him on the team. Yeah, so they're cheating, basically. I mean, Toronto was doing the same shit last year, too. The Maple Leafs. They were doing the exact same shit. They had a mad long-term IR money.
So you want to talk about the package, the ESPN package?
I love packages. Yeah.
So they bought 50% of the NHL A package, they called it. It's 7 years, $2.8 billion.
It's like around 400 billion.
Huh?
400 million a year?
400 million a year. And that's only for 50%.
Yeah, but they said the second side of it is a smaller side. It's going to be like 200 to 250 a year.
Right. Also, they're going to get 4 of the next 7 Cup finals. So they're going to get more Cup finals. They're going to get the better games. So ESPN is back in is the main guy now.
I think it's huge, bro. I think it's the best thing that could possibly happen.
And they're already pumping the tires. They already started coming out. Like Stephen A. Smith did like a comedy sketch with it, like trying to like he knew something about hockey, which was kind of funny.
Because he did the same thing with when they got UFC initially.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And they was getting
I like it.
Of.
Yeah, listen, it's great. It's great for the game. The NHL doesn't know how to market itself. So when you get a guy like a network like ESPN to have your rights, it's nothing but good stuff. Those commercials,
they're gonna plug your shit, bro.
Those commercials, bro. I forgot.
That Ovi commercial is 10 out of 10, bro.
The Ovi commercial, right? That was my favorite.
Oh my god, so fucking good. Where he's a spy.
Yeah, that was amazing. But like, if you're, I think I wrote something else then. 75 regular season games are going to be exclusively on ESPN Plus or Hulu, and like, so if the Ranger game is on ESPN Plus or ESPN or Hulu, they're not going to get to see it on MSG. It's going to be blacked out. So if you don't have those networks, you're not going to be able to see the game. So
if you don't have ESPN Plus, you need to sign up.
If you don't have cable, I guess you got to get the subscription.
Does Hulu have a version where you just watch? I don't know. I think they have a piece
ABC must own Hulu then, right?
I think they have a piece of it with a few other places. It's not just specifically theirs. But does Hulu have a thing where it's free and you can watch with ads, or you have to pay?
No, you have to pay. You have to pay. You can sign up for free, but then it becomes the subscription kicks in after you put the card in and everything.
That's what they did with UFC too, bro. Because UFC was on Fox Sports. And then ESPN bought it. They did some stuff on main ESPN and ESPN2, but they put a lot of stuff on ESPN Plus, like the undercards and stuff.
Right.
And initially it was a pain in the ass because like nobody knew what the fuck they had to do. They had to download an app and then they had to pay. It's like people were snapping out.
So I think it's like a package. I think if you get the ESPN Plus app, you pay like a certain amount of money, but you get Hulu, or you get Hulu for an extra couple of bucks or something like that. So I guess
they have that shit where it's like, you pay $15 and you have like Disney Plus, you get ESPN.
Right. It's the future, bro. There's no more cable. I mean,
I don't give a shit either way. As long as it's not more money, like it ends up being fucking more money for people.
It is going to be more money because you're going to want to watch the games, and if you don't have cable and if you don't have the app, you're going to get it.
Scumbags.
No wonder, can I get it on Disney Plus? Or do I need another freaking subscription? It's crazy at this point.
Oh, you probably need to get ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy, too, because ESPN has, like, so many channels, bro. Just throw on ESPN2, bro. I know you want to build out the plan is to build out the streaming service, but you put bowling on ESPN2. Like, put fucking hockey on ESPN2, for fuck's sake,
The Ocho.
That's it. Rangers stink.
You want to talk about the draft changes or nah?
If you want to.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but there's like rumors that they're trying to change the draft rules because of what's been happening with Rangers winning a couple. Teams like the Red Wings were like kind of pissed off. Steve Eisman was bitching about it, yeah. And then before that, you had the Devils winning 2 out of the 3 drafts. But like the Rangers winning, I guess the Rangers getting the second overall pick, I guess that was considered winning the draft.
Yeah.
I guess because
listen, bro, we sweat draft picks, bro. We sweat draft picks. Draft picks are so fucking highly touted. I get the first round pick is like important, but they're all crapshoots, bro. Come on, let's be fucking real.
Yeah, so the teams are limited to no more than 2 lottery wins in a 5-year period.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. I guess the first overall, right, is a lottery win. I don't know what that means. I think it's first overall because then
Probably.
I guess the other rule is teams are only allowed to jump 10 spots with a lottery win. So if you're 11, you can't get to 1.
Okay.
And then the other thing was a reduction in the number of picks decided by lottery from 3 to 2, which I don't know what the fuck that means.
So just the first and second are the lotto picks.
I guess, yeah. Changes wouldn't take effect until 2022, and the previous lottery victories will not count towards it. So it's not retroactive. Like the Rangers can still.
I hope they fucking do. But
If we're
that'd be
still
so
in
funny,
the,
dude.
if we're still in the lottery, I mean,
Fucking
which
Eichel just loses.
we
his
might be,
fucking mind.
dude. I think the only way we get out of the situation we're in and we fast track it is by getting a guy like Eichel. I know there's a couple of free agent centers that are coming available next year, right? There's Couturier and who's Hurdle. A lot of people are talking about Hurdle if we can't get Eichel. I don't want these fucking dweebs.
The only
Like, if we're
problem
gonna-
with Hedel from San Jose, right?
Yeah, Hurdle.
I think it's Hedel, but okay.
Idle.
Agree to disagree. I think the only problem with him is he's a little bit not made of glass, but he's gotten hurt. He's got knee issues and stuff like that. He's a good centerman, though.
Yeah, he's skilled. Yeah. Is he like a legit 1A center?
I don't think
Because
so.
What's the difference between him and Mika? Is he better than Mika? He's younger.
Is he?
Is he younger even?
He's getting
So
up
what's
there.
the point? What are we talking about? Because you might as well just stick with Mika and not trade for. Oh, he's a free agent.
What's the guy's name? Thomas, right? Thomas. Yeah.
Thomas Hedel.
Yeah, it's weird. His last name Her.
Yeah, I remember. I'll never forget this kid because the first time I saw him play, he scored 4 goals on the
Yeah,
Rangers.
I remember that too. Yep.
Remember that game?
Some check like Hedel is.
So we got 2 kids named Hedel on the team. That's going to be rough.
No. Well, they're spelled differently.
Spelled differently, but when Sam's going to have a heart attack.
He's got 14 points in 19 games. 7-7.
I don't know. So
let's see.
does he take us to the next
I
level?
mean,
He doesn't take us
he's
to the
not
next
a 1A
level.
center. He's Mika.
He's Mika. And then what? And then where are you at? Then
Last year he had 74 points.
You got depth for sure, but does it really take you to the next step? I doubt it. I don't think so. Not in my opinion.
He's fucking good on faceoff, so I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, he's got face off. Okay.
Bro, he's fucking good.
We at 55%.
Overall, 8 years, 52.4%. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. It's better than what we have.
2,380 fucking faceoffs taken. Wow. Yeah, that's good. You know who I like, and I've been telling you about this guy for a very long time. People are gonna hate him because he's not great on defense, I guess. Blah blah blah. All that bullshit. Is JT.
JT who?
Old
Miller?
friend of ours, yeah.
I love JT, bro. Are you kidding me? When we traded him and we got nothing back, I wanted to lose it.
And he's a centerman. Everyone says he's not. He's a centerman, guys. P.S. Last year he won faceoffs 59.2% in your ass.
Yeah, but probably a lot less, right? He's taking a lot less face off.
No, that's a lot. 425.
Wow, he did, huh?
FOW
59%.
FOL 293.
Wow.
So that's 700 faceoffs.
What's his contract like? What is he? How many more years does he have left?
This guy's keeping me on my fucking toes.
He's getting a raise. You got 3 screens you're working with.
I got 2 screens, guy. If you want
working with the computer that needs to be plugged in order to stay on. You understand?
Well, I have my phone too, but
yeah, my phone's plugged in too. But I'm not as quick as you are with this stuff.
Where is it? I mean, Cap Friendly's got to be one of the top fucking searches, motherfucker. What are you doing here? What's up with the SEO, guys? For the love of God. Look at this. Look at this fucking shit. Look at this fucking shit. Vancouver stinks too, by the way.
Are they rebuilding too? Are they looking to get rid of pieces?
I don't know, but they stink. He's
Give
making
him a couple-
$5.25 million for one this year, next year, and the year after. 2020.
I'll give him a first overall for.
Bro, that's a deal for this kid.
I'll give him a first round pick for JT. I'll take JT back off their hands.
Bro, that's a deal for this guy. 5.25 mil. And he's doing work. People, they're hating on him in Vancouver, but they stink. That's why. So, like, they're freaking out. Like, there's Buffalo fans that are hating on fucking on Eichel, you know? they exist in the world. So, take that for what it's fucking worth. But he's listed on some places as left wing and some places as center.
Because he can play both.
For us, he's playing center.
Yeah, because we don't need him on the wing.
There's probably stat people like, no, he stinks. His GF percentage is shut up. Shut up. He did work last year. 72 points in 69 games, bro, last year.
Oh, yeah. He was like otherworldly.
This year, he's got 26 points in 28 games in a shitty team.
He did well. He did well when he went to Tampa, but then they traded him and he really took off. Like he was playing okay in Tampa, right? And then they traded him to Vancouver and all of a sudden.
In 18-19, when they got swept by Columbus, he had 47 points in 75 games. So it's not terrible. I mean, it's 50 points. It's not terrible.
But then when he went to Vancouver, was he playing with Pedersen?
Probably.
I think he had like sick line mates and he went like nuts. He went berserk.
Yeah, I mean, bro, he had good years then. Fucking Rangers.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good. He was a first-round pick for us, and he played like a first-round pick, unlike some guys we know.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that right now. And 5.2 mil is fucking good. And who else?
We got one more.
The dude from Philly, Cotier, he's a stud. I love him. The guy was going to be a fucking free agent from Philly. You said his name, Malaka.
Couturier. Yeah, I know.
He's a stud. I don't give a shit. He plays with an edge. Dude. He's fucking good, bro. They got these French fucking names. I don't know how to spell them.
He's gonna be expensive for sure, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And like, would you want if he's gonna want 8 or 9 million, wouldn't you rather be paying Eichel 10?
Yeah, that's a lot of quiche.
Like I'd rather be paying Eichel an extra $2 million for the next 5 years, lock them in, and we're dominating Eichel. Like I'm saying, if he's gonna want 8 or 9, wouldn't you rather be paying Jack 10?
Without question.
Do you not like he's coming over as a free agent
instead of you get Eichel on this team, he's gonna be fucking a MVP candidate every year.
Him and Panarin too.
They can that's what I'm saying. He's gonna be 80 if he stays healthy, 80, 90 points a year.
They're gonna be like the McDavid and the
God.
The McDavid and
and Draisaitl.
Draisaitl's
fucking good, dude.
These guys are 1 and 2 in points every year, right? You put Eichel on the Rangers, and we got competition, baby. You know what I'm talking
Cotier's got another year.
Who?
Cotier's got at $4.33 million. So in another year, at the end of 21-22, he's gonna be 30.
Yeah.
A little long in the tooth, as they call it. A little long in the tooth.
Let's see what happens with this kid Kravtsov coming over, baby. He's coming over. He landed tonight, right?
I think he came back. He came here yesterday, but he's in quarantine for 7 days. He
landed tonight or last night. He's got to quarantine for the next 2 weeks, and I think the first
7 days.
It's like 10 days, bro.
7 days. This guy's fucking reading old newspapers. Like
whose guidelines are those?
All the Ranger Twitter motherfuckers are saying 7 days.
Really?
Yes.
I got another Ranger Twitter guy that's telling me 10-day quarantine.
Who's that guy? Fuck that guy. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
And he can play his first game on March 27th against the Flyers. That's what I saw.
As of it was recent, they were saying 7 days.
7-day quarantine, eh? I'll do.
Yeah, he's got to. I'm sure he's got to probably
test negative like 30 times.
Yeah, they're giving him the fucking anal.
Give him the vaccine. Give him everything. There's doses out there. Getting thrown in the garbage. Get him a vaccine. Get him in the game.
Yeah, I'm excited for Kravtsov. I hope he plays well.
Yeah, I hope they just don't have to sit Gauthier to get him in the lineup.
They probably will, dude. Who are they going to sit, dude? They need to sit Howden.
This kid's going to come in. He's going to light the world on fire, and then we're going to trade him for Eichel. Watch.
I'm fine with that, too. I don't care, bro.
No, I'm fine with that. You have to. You're going to have to trade pieces. I get it. I don't want Hedl gone. Hedl's gone, and I'm not doing this podcast again. I'm done. I'm retired.
Really? You're putting your foot down just like that?
My foot down. Yeah, because apparently I won't have any clout. I don't have any clout because I told a couple of people I know, start the propaganda. Hedl stays.
You love fucking Hedl. He's young, though. He's 21, so I get it, but he's been in the league a few years.
Bro, he hasn't even tapped the potential. I didn't want to get into this now.
What do? We don't sign Mika?
No, Mika stays. Mika stays at a team friendly 6. No, what is he making now? 5.5. Give him like 7. Nice 7 million per. You know what I mean? We pay the luxury tax. Can we pay luxury tax in hockey?
I don't know how that works. Probably not.
No, you can't.
Probably not.
I don't think it works. Like it doesn't work like that. They don't got the luxury tax like in baseball.
I think somebody killed Daniel Nurse today.
I didn't see it.
He got laid out.
Darnell Nurse.
I don't know. The guy in the Oilers.
Yeah, Darnell Nurse.
Is this Nurse or the other guy? It might be the other guy. Who's a tough guy.
Oh, he's a tough guy.
Hold on. I'll fucking share my screen. Hold on. So you can see it. We can react like the real YouTubers. Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna put it on. You're gonna put it on. You're gonna be able to see it on the video.
Yeah.
On the YouTube channel.
You see it?
Yeah, hit me. Oh, they're throwing down.
Two fights last meeting. First one this meeting. It's Brent Ritchie and Jujhar Khaira.
Kara. Hey.
You need a direct service line, bro. You need like a direct connect, not a.
Look, he's fucking. You watching?
Wow.
You see it? Boom. You saw that?
Oh my god.
Fucking slept his ass. That's hockey, kids.
That was nice. That's it.
He's like out cold on the floor. I'm good. So yeah, Kravtsov exciting, very exciting. Then he playing on the fucking fourth line with Howden. So that's
it's gonna be really. He's gonna look really good in the Ranger jersey. He's gonna be snapping the pucks in the warm up, and then he's gonna be getting like 6 minutes of ice time.
Yeah, this may be healthy scratched.
He's gonna take a penalty, a bad like a high sticking penalty, and he's gonna be out the next 3 games. All these scratch, like you said.
Ranger Twitter is gonna be fucking losing it when he's scratched and Howden's playing, just getting
This guy's
donuts.
a skilled winger. You need to be playing top minutes. How many guys we playing top minutes, guy?
I know.
How many fucking top 6 roles do we have?
You're right.
Infinite slots. It is what it is. So that's it, bro.
You don't have anything else?
I don't got nothing else on. Like, you got any news? Any NHL news? Because I don't got nothing. I gave you my.
It was something that I was thinking.
Really?
Yeah. I can't put my finger on it. What the fuck was it, man?
You're right. Always score 7-17. You talked about that. I'm not going to go through this. I'm not going to start scrolling through my feed to give you.
No, you don't have to. No.
Eichel out for foreseeable future. Wow.
It's just crazy how they don't give any information. It's a fucking joke.
It's funny what you said about how they don't want to pay this guy. They don't want to pay this guy to not coach the team.
Oh, the fucking coach of Buffalo.
What's he making? $4 million a year, you said? $4 million a year? This guy Kruger?
$4 million this year and next year. So if they fired him, they still got to pay him for next year. And I know they're rich.
You know who's a really good rookie? Who's probably going to win Rookie of the Year?
Who?
Frizov.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really a rookie though, right? I mean, he's played in the profession. He's been playing professionally in Russia for like 5 years.
Yeah, but he's technically a rookie. Panarin won the fucking rookie.
He had a hat trick the other night.
You know, Panarin played in
bro.
KHL for 4 years, and then came and lit it up.
Right. It's what I'm trying to say. It's like it's not technically.
I remember. Did you hear what the Canadian teams are talking about doing? They're talking about like keeping the North Division even next year when the fans are back.
No, why?
Because their TV ratings have been so huge. Because it's Canadian versus Canadian.
Because the Canadian rivalries.
And Canadians are fucking psychos with
really?
It's like NFL here. Yeah, like they're
right, I don't mind it. I don't hate it. Like you keep
also,
but you still but you're not playing the other teams.
I don't know.
No, because it's not going to be exclusive to your division next year. Because the whole point of that is less contact and less travel, right?
But I think also the sub part to that, besides the TV money, like the TV ratings, is they could charge more for tickets.
Yeah, the rivalry games, they're more expensive, the tickets, right?
Yeah, which is like stop fucking gouging your fucking fans too.
Yeah,
a little bit, but I understand it's a business and they got to make money and they've been getting their dicks pushed in the last year.
That's kind of tough on travel though, no? Because you got teams like Vancouver and Montreal playing against each other. Like this year they're traveling cross country 8 times to play each other, no?
Is it that
I mean,
many times? I thought they would figure it out to where, like, you know how
they're
they do
doing
in baseball.
series, right? They're probably doing series where they're playing back-to-backs.
And they're also looking into that too, league wide, where you know you're playing a team a few times, or like you go on a trip and it's like 6 games in like the same state, and so like try to like minimize and make it more of
We
a
used to do
series.
that. The Rangers,
Yeah, but I
would do,
think they
like, the
wanted to
West
like
Coast
double up
trips.
games and stuff.
The Rangers, yeah, they used to do the West Coast trips. They play San Jose, Anaheim, LA. But a lot of people have been talking about that, and they said like the reason why you're seeing like that those feisty games, those like real old school hockey games, is because you're playing these teams back to back,
Yeah.
and like it's fresh in your mind from the last game. What's happening? Like the games like the Rangers have had against the Bruins, where they beat crap out of each other. I like that. I'm into that. If that's what it's going to
I'm
do,
not mad at it either.
if it's creating like short fuses and like you got heated games, I love it.
Before this, the Bruins weren't in the Metropolitan, right? No.
We were not in the same division.
So yeah, that takes a little bit
Was
of
it
the
Metro and
flavor.
Atlantic? No, is that how it was? They were in the Atlantic then. We were in the
That
Metro.
takes a little bit of the flavor out.
Yeah,
Now it's awesome. I mean,
we
fuck.
got like a little rivalry going out
Yeah.
of nowhere. Like we really didn't have much of a rivalry, even though we were both original 6 teams. I mean, but yeah, it's been interesting. What's
I have
created?
a feeling like I don't know how the playoffs work this year. What are they doing? Like they just play each other, and then each winner of the division
Oh,
plays.
I remember this. It's I think oh, I forgot about it. I forgot it.
Yeah, it's some weird way of doing things. But I'm saying like because I feel like the Canadian teams, you know, they're gonna come and play like the Golden Knights or the Bruins or the Capitals or the Islanders or like some of the heavier teams, and like they might just hit a fucking brick wall.
It's just the 4 teams that qualify, right? That's what it is. It's not like basketball where you have the bottom seeds are playing each other. It's not.
No,
like
it's a top. Yeah, it's a top
It's
4,
just
and
a
I don't
f-
know.
it's
I
just
guess
a
it's a
f-
play-in from there. I don't know.
there is no. It's just the top. I think it's just the top four. Top 8, 4 and 4 from each division are playing in the conference. Are playing in their conference. They're playing
Yeah, but whoever wins each conference, how do they end up playing all the other winners from the conference from the other divisions?
right.
So let's say the Islanders win the Eastern or whatever the fuck it's called. The Islanders, the Tampa Bay Golden Knights, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like those final 4 teams, they have to play each other.
Yeah. How are they playing each other? Right.
They'll probably do a bubble or something for like the last, bit. Anyway, I'm gay. So that's it. How long have we gone?
Definitely over because I'm feeling it.
Okay, good. I think we started at like 10. So, I mean, listen, we got a point. I guess that's good. I don't know. I guess I don't think so because we should have won that fucking game. I miss Igor desperately, but I'm so happy that my guy Panarin's back.
Tell me you don't feel it. You realize how much you miss a quality goalie. Like we said it with Lundqvist, like having that reliability with Lundqvist, and now Igor's out and Georgie's shit in the bed. Like you hope he would step it up. Now we're playing with our 3rd string goalie right now, a kid that wasn't even on the team.
Watching me on Barna.
Sorry. We got to give Georgie some fucking, like, let him get a fucking game going. Like, let him play. No?
Yeah, you can't. You're not gonna win. Like maybe you'll steal a game here and there with Kincaid. Like I said, like he made 18 saves last game. The Rangers dominated. That's why we shut him out. It's not because he was standing on his head. And he played okay at times this game, but I mean, he gave up that last goal. That was on him.
Right.
And the tying goal was on him. So you're not going to win many games with this kid unless you're dominating the game.
Yeah. Bingo. Agreed. That's the show. Do me a favor, guys. Like and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe there. If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or any of the other audio platforms, rate us 5 stars, review it, give us a good review. The best possible thing you can do is share it. Like, hey, I know these two dudes, they do a fucking Rangers podcast. They talk a little bit about the regular NHL. They're kind of funny. I think they're gay. I don't know. The guy keeps saying we're here, we're queer, get used to it, and they're life partners. I don't know. They might be, they might not be. They keep playing this weird Russian music.
That haircut too, bro.
Yeah, the haircut too. Yeah. They love Artemy's bread basket. Bro, the second period today was pure. It was beautiful because it was Artemiy doing the damage. It was amazing. That's the show.
He's everything you want.
I love
Russian mail order bride.
Damn, bro. Simpatica mash.
We're gonna strobe light for this part.
Yeah. Simpatica mash. You just gotta feel the bass, dude. You know? My time is Brad Basket. Bye, guys. Thank you.